Alright, once again the last video was cut short because I got interrupted by my roommates staring into my soul. Alright, so we were able to bring Kachina back from the Night Warden Wars. So now we need to figure out what to do now. He's staring into my soul. He's one of those characters, so it's Xiao and Hazo and like Sethos and a couple other characters. They have this weird pseudo thing with their eyes. So if you stare directly at the black diamond, that's his pupil, and you stare at it as you move the camera up, it feels like it's following you. Kind of like that thing that happens with praying mantises. You see how it still looks like he's still staring at us, even though he's not? It still feels like he's staring at me, even though he's staring straight ahead. He's not even staring directly at me. But their pupils do this thing where it follows you, and it looks like he's staring at you still, even when he's not. You see what I mean? See, if you stare at the diamond and just follow it, no matter where I move the camera, it looks like he's still staring at you. Did you see it? He's still staring at me. Even though he isn't. Dainslift does the same thing too. Quit that, you freak. Quit that! Hello, hello!
At previous victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
So what she means by that is in the last video, the Pyro Archon basically told us that Natlan has less than a year before it's completely destroyed by the Abyss. Meaning, everyone here will die.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Natlan's fall isn't set in stone though, right? It's important to try and enjoy moments like this when they come along. That just seems like we're being insensitive to her feelings. Why would you fucking say that? Just sarcastic clapping. Yeah, it's not set in stone. That guy told her you are needed to save Natlan. As long as she's here, nothing can go wrong.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
It's like you're holding Kachina in your hand. I have the whole wide world in my hand. Better not sing, that's a copyrighted song from that damn movie.
Well, Paimon agrees with the Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
Yeah, because usually they're like, oh, she's weak, she don't look strong to me, she's pathetic. But now they're finally accepting her.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy. And now I'm being the moody one.
Is it because it's that time?
Enough doom and gloom. Time to shake it off.
Yes. Is she... Hello? Are you...
Alright, Kachina. Let's party!
I'm a little embarrassed.
Don't be. Come on, you're the star of the show today.
I like her because she reminds me of Sanyang, one of my main characters from the Dynasty Warrior series. The reason why I say that is... I'll tell you. So, if you look at the hair, I know Sanyang's hair is tied on a knot, like it's tied up in a knot on her head, but it's similar because it's tied up. They have similar short bangs with long sides, and then in the back you see how she has like the two long braids. Well, Sanyang has the two long braids because her hair is actually really long. So the part that hangs off the back of her hair for her Dynasty Warrior 7 design, she has these these pieces that hang off like that. And then she also has a top that's kind of like that, and the shorts. So she kind of reminds me of her based on that. Let's talk to Anons.
It cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters.
Giant tacos.
There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition.
This character looks like she could be fucking Sino's little sister.
That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
No thanks.
Yeah, so this character was changed. Originally her name was Murata and she was like a different, but they changed her design to this, and they even changed her name. I think this looks better. I like the purple on black. Like black and purple together is really good those two of my favorite colors. And well, any color with black stands out, like gold and black, blue and black, red and black. That's why a lot of people, when they make custom characters, they always put their characters in like red and black. I'm like, oh, I'm so evil and meta. But it actually looks good though. That's why people do it. So she's also an electro type, but she does remind me. She kind of looks like Nahida in a way. So it's like you cross Nahida with Sino. She's their child. She's really not, but I bet you that's what it would look like if it were. Anyway, let's go talk to her.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it especially for you two.
You didn't spike this, did you?
How do you know? That's my favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted? Why didn't you just get the heroes of the past to join you in this age?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel.
Don't be saying that out loud. What did you literally just say?
You could just as easily point out that everything in this world will come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them, or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yeah, they're long gone.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that's the life you had to leave behind.
You feel lost keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask. If you're already aware of fate.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall.
Why does it feel like this Archon gives more of a fuck about us than all the other ones we've met so far? Well, Nahida's cared a lot as well. And Farina was only a temporary god. She's a clone of a god. But she still even cared about us to a degree.
Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Yep. Okay. So that ends it there.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of your power.
Oh no.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
It's in the Sacred Flame, they don't know though.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Oh my god. Hold on, there was one person I didn't speak to. So I didn't see her.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you.
Okay.
Anyway, my sister's already gone back to her tribe. She has patience to treat.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well, Paimon just thinks she really cares about you.
Yeah, I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in that land by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Okay. Alright. So they only released Acts 1 and 2, and the way this game is, they're probably going to want you to wait an absurdly long time before it's updated again. I need to look at something. I haven't done very well with this. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I need 120. Oh, okay, I see. I'm close then. So we're going to be doing these. These are events for each of the characters specifically. We're on Kenichi's right now, but I need to go back. So I have to fight this bird thing and knock it out of the ground. And I didn't do it right. And I think it's like a world boss, because when I try to go challenge it again, it did not appear for me. But because it's already been like a day or two since then, it should be there now. So we have to fight his, and then in the middle, we select them in the middle, there's actually another challenge that I haven't done. Hers is getting ready to open in another day, so I need to finish hers and his before I start on hers. And I don't think that's going to be easy. Time to do some rolls. So I lost by 50-50 for her to Jean, and it pisses me off. I ain't going to get anything, though. 'Cause they already gave me something. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, it's really hot in here. I feel like I'm dying. Nope. Yeah, I only have one more that I can get off that, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, let's go see if I can do. I think I tried to look at it, but I didn't get very far is what happened. Guess we can go look at it. One of my roommates keeps doing that. They've been like throwing up for hours and it's really annoying. Because he's one of those people that are really loud about everything. Because they like want people to look at them and care. They're one of those people that are like, oh, I fell and hurt myself, and they keep talking about it over and over again. I think you know what I mean. That was delayed. What the fuck? Stuck. I don't even know how this is gonna work. I came here earlier, but nothing happened. In that one video where I was like, and so Kazuha stood there for 5 hours and nobody knew why. When I was teleporting. It really is hot. I might have to put my fan back on. Oh, here we go. I guess you just had to walk into the zone.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Kaholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild?
But what if they try to bite us or eat us whole?
Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. Right?
Dude, that's like saying, oh, that bear is super cute. I wonder if I can get a fucking selfie with it. Put it on my slapboard. That ain't gonna work.
Huh? What's happening over there?
They're being attacked.
Somebody help us!
After she was like, they're so cute. Yeah.
What? Kaholosaurs are actually biting people!
It's time for us to save the day. Again.
Yeah, those two are in trouble! The legendary traveler and her trusty sidekick Pyro were wrecked by Riley!
You stood there for what felt like 10 seconds while saying that, as I've already ran away. What the fuck? Searching for the mysterious island. Go, go, go.
Squall Fury!
Took him 500 years to say that. Slow loading of my menu. Don't you just love when things slow you down unprecedentedly? Yeah, fucking great.
Confess!
Sorry, what were you saying?
Please help us!
I'm literally right in front of you. Calm down. I don't think fire and water would have much effect on them. I mean, they're water creatures. What the fuck are we doing? Oh yeah. Riveting. Oh my god.
Watch it for a minute.
I'll let it rip, Beyblade. Hold on, I'm too high up. Drop on him. Come on. Ah! That ain't working. You defeated them and scattered and ran away.
You must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
My orb on the floor.
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varandra. Thank you so much for saving us. I was a little too close.
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the effort.
Well...
Apologies. Varandra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them?
Don't tell me you want to get a picture with them too.
Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
We're not gonna put this on fucking Instagram or anything.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found in Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
A mysterious island?
The island of time.
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the springs that mentions a mysterious island. And Ramja believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait.
With an alpaca in the background.
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Ramja.
You idiot. These people saved us and they know more than we do. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karia and I just now. And I suppose I should express some gratitude.
Really?
Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
Wording in my mind. It's the sound of me dying internally.
We should move on, Karia.
Just a minute.
Yes. Thank you again. My apologies. Ramja really doesn't have the best people skills.
That's alright. Bye now.
Yeah, bye. I don't think that's the last we'll see of them.
You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that Lily just mentioned.
Do you want to find the island too, Paimon?
Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us.
But we don't have any info about this island.
Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking, let's get started on our next adventure! But the real question is, who should we ask?
Can we just talk to the chief, that little girl?
That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
She's a little girl, though. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's hot up in here. Oh, I'm fucking dying. Alright. I need to go over here for a minute.
Wind rises.
He lasted a little bit longer than I thought he would have. Actually, I already marked it. Yeah, I already marked it. Okay? Forget that. I need ice to fight that thing, otherwise it takes me forever to fight it, and I don't really feel like doing it. I don't really feel like doing it right now. I think I'm gonna have to turn my fan on, unfortunately. It's just, it's really loud, but I'm dying. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to put it on. I feel like I'm getting lightheaded, that it's because it's so hot. I'm just like, oh my damn head. Heat exhaustion is really bad. Alright. Man, I should have just teleported to the thing, but whatever.
Squall Fury.
Yeah, he lasts us just a little bit longer than I think he would. Or think he should. Getting caught on boxes, are we? Hold on, I want these shinies. Okay.
Someone looking for me. Oh, why, this is the traveler and her companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything?
Well...
We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people.
Well, that's why we came here.
Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natland. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island.
So there's this guy on YouTube called Musashi who actually did a video recently showing something underneath Natland. He's like, this is all underneath here, and it was like a golden, I think, if I remember correctly, it was like a desert, not a desert, it was like a beach with a golden ring that lit up, and I think that's what that is. I didn't watch the video yet, of course, because he's one of those people that break out of bounds and find secrets. I know how to do it too, but I don't like to do it because you can probably get in trouble for that. Because if you show your user ID, if you're actively breaking the game on purpose, I think you can get in trouble. But there has been times where I've actually gotten glitches where I'll be running down a hill and it loads and it gets my character trapped under the ground. That's happened a few times. So when it does that, sometimes I'll do short little random videos of me, oh look, I'm stuck here. But you're not really stuck, you can get out. But there's a couple spots specifically in the game where there's actually like holes in walls that if you have a small character, like any of the girl characters like Nahida size, you can fit through there. That's no secret.
Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory.
I just mentioned that guy in case you want to see stuff that you normally can't see. He's the one to show you. That's why I mentioned him. I didn't mention him to get him in trouble or anything. Not only that, he doesn't show his user ID and has multiple accounts. But if you want to see some cool stuff, though, he has some cool stuff to show. His channel is pretty interesting, and I am a subscriber. So if you want to see like stuff you normally wouldn't be able to see about the game, he's the one to go to. That's why I mentioned him.
Oh, that makes sense. So could you tell us how to get to the island?
She's like, how the hell do I know?
I get it. This is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! What do you need us to do?
I need you to climb to the top of that square and find a treasure chest.
Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are a rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen.
Oh, it does. It happens every day.
They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island.
Scamming them out of money, like, I'll show you where it is. Pay me $10,000.
According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island.
Told you.
They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money as some kind of legal travel expenditure. So it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, I understand now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right?
Yes.
You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, she'll take them all down!
She'll do it while I just float next to her and read fucking manga.
Wonderful! Then here, please take this.
It's a bag. What's it full of? fake money.
That's Laura. Did we already hear about this?
She's like, no, this is the money you'll use in the scam.
There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets, so please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already got everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
Just like Dora the Explorer. I put it on your map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the... That thing, I wonder if there's something up there, but there probably isn't. Fucking water shit. Yeah, there is. Oh, I need that, I need that. Do I have enough stamina to make it to the top? Only time will tell. I don't know, because the way it's shaped up there, how am I gonna get up that curve? Well, as you get older, you learn to appreciate a good curve. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Please, Kazuha, stop moaning in my fucking ear. Can't take it. No, if you have surround sound like me, it's like he's doing it directly in my ear. I hear it louder than what you're hearing it. He actually has a really good ASMR voice. I wonder if his voice actors ever thought about that. I think he could get into ASMR professionally, and I'm not saying that as a joke or sarcastically. I'm actually really serious. He sounds good, I think. He has that ASMR voice that's perfect. Like, it's slow and sensual and it's whispery, and that's what it's all about. Can he fit through there? He can. Oh my god. Come on. Got it. Okay. Hold on. Don't. Eesh. Just stay. Just stay. He sees it. Staring into my soul. You can barely see his eyes. I'm gonna have to use Skara to do it. I need him to go up and around it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can. He's a ghost. Now you see him. Okay, we need Skara to. There you go. Wait, I'm not too confident that he could touch down on it. No, he can't. Or can he? Sometimes they got weird hidden achievements in this game for getting to the top of buildings and standing up there for a couple seconds. Like, that up there, you can get up there, but you would need Milani. Well, not necessarily. You need one of the transformations to get you up there, because I just realized that it's leading from the ground up there. I've never actually tried to go up there before, though. I should probably do that on my own time. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, God. The pop I'm drinking is putting a lot of air in me. It's not ideal, man. Is that a hidden chest in the middle of nowhere? Are you kidding me? How did I not see that before? I literally came through here.
Is this an
answer from this world? I doubt it. Wait. Can I? I cannot. Okay. I was like, can I hit it across the water? Operation? No. Oh, jeez. I just keep falling through coals. Don't mind me. So, like, what was that blonde girl who just came between us? That could be misinterpreted. Get it? This blonde girl who came between us? Anyway. Look at that thing on that hill staring me down.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
Why would you say that out loud? Paimon.
Oh, Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out?
Maybe try talking about the mysterious island. Make it sound super extravagant.
Good idea. Speaking of which, I'm dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
This guy stands out.
Looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Come on, Paimon, don't forget our roles.
Pardon, is something the matter?
It's something the matter. I'm just fucking blurting out my secret. This is why I kind of get frustrated with Paimon. She does this all the time. Like, something's supposed to be a secret and she blurts it out and then she like talks in low whisper volume, loud enough to where they can still hear. And she does that throughout the whole story, and it's like, man, you do not know how to keep fucking secrets, do you? She's like Ella from Ella Enchanted, where it's like, oh, I've been cursed by my fairy godmother to be obedient, therefore I must speak the truth and never lie. I must do whatever anyone tells me to.
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island.
Oh my god.
I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Sure.
Hello, my name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the
In that
For the
case,
legend, I skipped, sorry.
as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Oh my god.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking.
This guy is clearly an idiot.
Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and
Not true.
dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island.
But I'm not average, you fool.
But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
Lies. So, this was all a pitch for your services.
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear.
Oh my freaking god.
Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map.
Has written on the back of a cereal box.
Only gods bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
You know what I noticed over the years? They put more detail into Paimon's hands, and her nails are actually like a light pink, as where I don't know if they have always been like that, but I feel like it's become more evident lately. Like, they changed her slightly. Like, her hands are so detailed, when you stare at them, it kind of fucking looks weird.
But it seems like fate has brought us together.
I wouldn't say that.
So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
50,000.
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'll be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of moral.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
This is all still part of his sales pitch. We need to see what he actually wants to do.
Alright, thank you, and please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Why did it look like on the ground where I'm walking, like right now? It looked like when it loaded, it looked like there was some kind of water there, but then when it did that, it disappeared. Oh, I probably have to accept it. Follow the guide. All the way over there? Come on, bro, really? Okay. So this is why I went around and got all of these way markers. I have all my way markers discovered except for this one here. This one, I need to do that on my own. Because I figured this was gonna happen. Alright. But where he's at though, there's no exact way markers, so... Oh god. Gotta be careful this pop I'm drinking doesn't upset my stomach. I suffer with IBS and I don't really feel too well. Let's see. I think it's because my roommates brought food earlier and I ate really fast, and I think that's what did it. So I was recording the last video and I had to take like a 20-30 minute break so that I could eat, and I was trying to eat fast and kind of made me a little sickish. I'll be fine though. There is one up there. I fucking knew it. Hold on. I was looking for it because I heard it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Oh my god, I'm slow. Fucking kind of incline is that? It's so loud in my ear. I don't know, sometimes I can handle it and other times I'm just like, ugh. Feels like a giant grotesque centipede with claws for legs are just wrapping around my spine. Sometimes when they do that. Hey, do you wanna, if I had a bow character right now I could do it, but I don't have one currently.
The wind knows me.
You can't hit it.
The wind rises.
Get up there. Don't let go. Oh my god. Turning into fucking Titanic. Don't let go, Jack. Nah. Oh, that is so far. And so he climbed to the top of the mountain, and it took him 5,000 years. Is that volcano? The little Saurian I have with me that I named Nephrite. You need to take him on a pilgrimage to the volcano, and I've been trying to find where the quotations volcano was. Is that it? Is that it over there? But please quit moaning in my fucking ear. Wait, which way am I facing? It would have to be off to this side over here. No. Wait. The way he's facing. Yeah, it would be over here. It's probably out of bounds. I probably can't even get there. Yeah, it's out of bounds. You can tell by the way it looks, that's an out of bounds area. Because if that stadium, this is here, then it's like, oh, it's like right here. It's probably past it. That's an out of bounds area then. I could probably go there eventually, just not right now. Man, he sounds so frustrated. Grab it! Grab it! Ugh. I almost got him killed accidentally. Now, if I was gonna get him killed accidentally, I would do this. You thought I was gonna do it. Yeah, I did too. He would have survived it anyway. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't have. Hey, bro, I bought the stupid girl.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Inside?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe, and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before.
That thing looks fucking like Wu Bu in another form.
Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Kaholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Kaholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs.
This is a lie.
I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
Oh my god.
That'll be 10,000 more per person.
Huh?
Told you.
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Kaholosaur. Cost to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. I knew there was no such thing as a free lunch.
Just pay up. Let's not make him suspicious.
Oh, Hyman has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the tough Kaholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
Huh?
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Whatever makes you happy, Paimon. Get closer. I'm gonna slow walk it like I'm RP playing Dark Souls. Alright. Step, 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 step.
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
That's millennial. Focusing on just him, not us. Atta makes a noise, but it's hard to tell the meaning.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
Still have a lot of the Chief's more to use. Why don't we keep them there and gather some more evidence?
Good idea.
Hyman's curious what other tricks these scammers are using.
Why are you saying that so loud in front of him? Okay, you clue after another. While forking over more left and right.
These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted.
You're so loud about it.
But after handing over all that Mora, Hyman kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
We didn't here to gather some more evidence with this blue orb in my face.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going.
Drop my fruit on the damn ground. Like, oh, it's fine. Just rub it in the nearby water. Not like that's contaminated and full with invisible organisms that you can't see. Man, think about how dangerous water years ago could have been to normal people. Scoop it up and drink it with all the bacteria in it. Oh, that makes my stomach hurt just thinking about it. Hazel, surely you can hit that, no?
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun.
What the fucking transition was that?
Arta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the money you spent, that would make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Are you gonna make the hat joke? No. Because it started already raining before he was out. He would have had to have been out already. And then it started raining during that cutscene, so even if they would have talked, it interrupted it. So that obvious thing.
Arta's insights. This is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And what these wooden signs and artificial light? Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the axe, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the spring to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writings disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
He's trying to get away! Let's go after him!
Stab him in the back. Gotcha.
What's the chief doing here?
I have dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Laura!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
No wonder you didn't keep the drive. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need to stop stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing.
Yeah, we noticed that from the beginning.
If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
Exactly.
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there. There's a requirement? What is it?
That up there.
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like? It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end. And therein lies the key point, overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends, the kind of friends you would trust with your life. So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends, the kind that would trust each other with anything.
I don't know. There's some theory speculating that Paimon's really Asmodee, the unknown god, who I think they changed her name. It was supposed to be Asmodee, but I looked at one of the files and they changed it to Estelle. Don't know if that's gonna stay though.
But unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
It's not really a file. There was a thing online. If you just simply look it up, it just tells you. Just go to Google and it'll tell you. They changed her name to Estelle. Like Estelle, when it used to be Asmodee. Asmoday.
That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky!
I see that ring in the middle.
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit. Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives.
Milani.
A guide we could trust with their lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here?
Maybe it won't take as long as you think.
Oh, we could go find Milani!
Just fucking said that.
It appears you've already made up your mind. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye!
The second half, so... There she is. So once they appear, so this is what I like about this, because you get to actually spend time with the 3 new characters. So this is Milani, this is Kenichi, and this is Kachina. They actually have to physically join you. There she is. Once they appear, you're doing it right. Okay. Hold on a minute.
And I know just
Kazuha, please, what the fuck? There are leaves around, and I know just the right way to seduce you. By talking like an ASMR person in your fucking ear. Don't do that. Oh, wait. Go down. No, fuck me. Ah, go up. Oh, my controller. Why must you do this shit to me? Let me make your life a living hell. I only have one more that I can do that with.